welcome to another video. This is going to be my Magical Readathon TBR. So let's get into it. So if you don't know what the Magical Readathon TBR is, the Magical Readathon, sorry. If you don't know what it is, it's a readathon hosted by G from Book Roast. I think that's the name of her channel. This crown. It's no stain. I'm bad with hair accessories. And it's basically like you're going to school, you're trying to complete a semester in this magical world, this magical university, and you create a character and you pick a calling or like a career that they're trying to get to, and then you read based on that career, and there's different prompts every semester for the different courses that you're taking. So this year I'm taking 3 courses, and my character, her calling is illusionist rogue. I can't speak. Words are difficult. Illusionist rogue. This crown is. We're just gonna. You know what? Okay, we are back. The hair was not working. Like I was saying, my character, she's an illusionist rogue. She has to take 3 courses this semester, the autumn semester, or Equinox, as she refers to them as, or well, basically the lore refers to them as. The 3 classes that she has to take, or courses that she's taking this semester, is shapeshifting, art of illusions, and psionics and divination. I do not know if I'm saying that word right. It's spelled with P, and I don't know how I say it. But I will link all of G's stuff, like, just so you can see all the information and stuff. I'll link her video announcing this semester, and then like another one that helps you explain like the whole world and shit. Helps you understand it. Like I said, I'm gonna take shapeshifting, art of illusions, and psionics and divination. And the prompt, well, actually, the classes all have 3 different levels. So they have the ordinary level, which is your first book, your qualified level, which would be a second book or second prompt, and distinguish. And so if you need distinguish in order to pass the course for, let's say, the semester, then you would have to read the ordinary book, the qualified book, and the distinguished book. You can't just you can't just skip. So at least that's how I understand it, like that's how that works. So for shapeshifting, the prompt is Formation Fangs, read a book about vampires. So here we are, the Vampire Lestat, obviously about vampires. This is the 2nd book in the Vampire Chronicles trilogy by Anne Rice. Yeah, Vampire Chronicles, yeah, it's right there. And I read Interview with Vampire, which is the first one. I think it was in like 2019, 2020. I can check, but I don't really care to. But Lestat, what this book is about, apparently, the title, was a pivotal character in that one, and he did some interesting things. So I'm excited to see, like, from his perspective, his story. Honestly, the vampires in these books have a lot of, like, lore and background to them, so I'm very excited to read Lestat's version. I do actually own the first 4 books in this series. I don't know which ones that I'm missing, because I know this is like 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 books in this. Well, actually, probably 8. Yeah. But I have the first 4, and this is the 2nd one. So I'm excited to like continue this series and find out more about the Lestat and see what's going on. Yeah. Also, there's a movie about the first book with Brad Pitt in it. You should watch it. It's good. It's not really accurate to the book, but it's good. It's close enough. Okay, and so that will finish shapeshifting for me. I will have passed that class if I just read that one book. My next class, Art of Illusions. So I again need a distinguished in this course, and so that means I have to read the ordinary book, well, the ordinary prompt, the qualified prompt, and the distinguished prompt. So the ordinary prompt for this one is levitation spell. Read a book without touching the ground, like your feet can't be on the floor because you're levitating, you know. So I figured I'd get a short book for this one. And I mean, this is not like crazy short. I have shorter books on my shelf, but I have been wanting to get to this one, and it's shorter than all the rest of them. That's for sure. It is like 213 pages, so that's not too bad. And I can like maybe read it in chunks. It doesn't say you have to read it all at once. It just says you can't touch the floor while you're reading it. So that's this one, Sweet Bean Paste. This is a charming tale of friendship, love, and loneliness in contemporary Japan. My brain cannot function. Words are hard. In contemporary Japan, yeah. It is a translated work. It is originally written in Japanese. Who translated it? Okay. Alison Watts, and the original author obviously is Durian Tsukugawa. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I apologize. I do not speak Japanese or you know what I mean? Like, it's not my first language. Honestly, I don't even speak English correctly, so I don't know how they expect me to read anything else correctly. You know, Sentaro has like he's kind of like at a dead end job, and he just doesn't feel fulfilled. He works at a bakery selling tiny pancakes. Oh, pancakes filled with sweet bean paste. So hence the title. It's called Sweet Bean Paste. Also, this cover is freaking cute. I just love it. And then he meets Toku, an old lady with disfigured hands and a double path who makes the best sweet bean paste that Sentaro's ever tasted, and then their friendship blossoms. Oh, okay, so it's just like a cute, like, friendship story, and I'm excited about that. Also, like, that cute cover. She sounds like a cute old lady. It sounds like there's gonna be some of their past is coming back to, like, not haunt them, but like for them to like figure out and get over, you know what I mean? So I'm excited about this one. Again, quite short. Probably finish it in like 2 days. And I'm excited. So that's it. That's the first one. That will get me an ordinary in Art of Illusions. Okay, so oh yeah. So the qualified for Art of Illusions is voice altering spell. Read an audiobook. So the audiobook I have lined up for this is The House in the Sword Sea by TJ Klune, I think is the author. And I will put the cover on the screen. And that one's about, honestly, it's been out for a while. So this one's about it's like a queer found family with magic and mystery, and it just sounds really cute and really sweet and wholesome. Maybe it's not, I don't know, but it just sounds super cute and like heartwarming. So I'm excited to listen to that one. I'm probably gonna start going on more walks and stuff, so I'll be listening to that during that. Also, the cover on that one is also really pretty. So I'm excited, and if I like it, I will obviously get probably a physical version. Okay, so that will get me the qualified in Art of Illusions if I finish listening to that one. The distinguished for Art of Illusions is okay. It was like disguise your skills for emergencies. read a book with no magic. So I have this one, The Virgin Blue by Tracy Chevalier. I don't know how to say that name. I don't know what language. I don't know. They could be like a French. I don't know. Chevalier. Anyway, so this one, my older brother, who is getting a degree in English literature, he's a big reader. He's one of the reasons why I read. Gave me this book last year. Still haven't read it. Like, obviously he has all these notes in it, and I'm like, but he said it was really good and that I would like it. That's why he gave it to me. So we're gonna be reading that one. This one, as far as I know, does not have any magic in it. So let's see what this is about. Also, as far as the author of The Girl was the girl who wrote The Girl with Pearl Earring, and like that one's super popular, so I'm excited. I haven't read that one, but I'm excited to like read something by that author, you know. So this one's about Ella and Isabel Ella Turner and Isabel du Moulin, like Moulin Rouge. I don't know. Two women born centuries apart yet tied together by a haunting family legacy. Ella and her husband moved to a small town in France. Ella hopes to brush up on her French and qualify to practice as a midwife and start working on a family of her own. Village life turns out to be less idyllic than she expected, however, and a strange series of events propels her into a quest to uncover her family's French ancestry. So it's set in France. Alternating between Ella's story and that of Isabel du Moulin, 400 years earlier, a common thread emerged that pulls the lives of two women together in a most mysterious way. Part detective story, part historical fiction. Honestly, that sounds really good. That sounds right up my alley. I think my brother was quite correct in recommending this. He actually gave me a couple of books at the time. But I'm excited to read it. Also, these words are quite large. Like, it's got quite, the font of the words are quite big, so it should be pretty easy to read. That doesn't sound like there's any magic. I did not hear the word magic in there, did you? But anyways, it does actually sound like it's going to be quite magical in the way, like, you go back and forth between the two and, like, the connection. I always find that quite magical, like, when you have, like, the past and the present combining to tell you this wonderful, excellent story. So that's what that sounds like. And I'm excited. Yeah, it says one of the, like, little thingies is a beautifully crafted story shot with vivid colors. So that sounds exciting. So that will complete my Art of Illusions degree if I finish that one. And then the last course I will be taking this semester is Psionics and Divination. I think that's how you pronounce that. Not sure. And the problem for this one, I do only have to get an ordinary in this one, so I do only have to read one book and take only the ordinary, I guess, class or session or whatever. And that one was Intro to Tarot, and you were supposed to pick a random tarot card, pick a random tarot card, and then base your book choice off of that. The cover has to be, like, similar to the tarot card. So I randomly generated Lovers. I will show a print of what that looks like here. And I don't know what could be more fitting than The Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I absolutely loved Emily Henry's Beach Read. It is on my shelf currently. And so I'm excited to read this one. I have been not reading this one because I'm just, like, so afraid that, like, Beach Read is just gonna, like, they're, like, not gonna compare, and I'm not gonna love this one as much. But a lot of people have been saying, I've been seeing on BookTube or just even on Book Talk and stuff, like people that like are into these books, that this one's better. That this one is like, if you love that one, you'll love this one. So I'm excited. I'm like, okay, I will try it. I will read it. It's been sitting on the shelf. I must read, I suppose. And I was like, well, when the Lover's Tarot card showed up, I was like, well, there you go, perfect. But this one is about, oh, okay, well, the tagline is One Summer, Two Rivals, a plot twist they didn't see coming. Okay, it's about Nora. She's a cutthroat literary agent, and she agrees to go to Sunshine Falls, North Carolina. That sounds like a cute place. For the month of August with her sister Libby for a sister's trip. But she keeps bumping into Charlie the Straw, a bookish brooding editor from back in the city. It must be a meet cute, if not for the fact that they've met many times, and it's never been cute. Well, it sounds like, you know, enemies or like rivals to lovers. Thrown together again and again in a series of coincidences no editor worth their salt would allow, what they discover must just unravel the carefully crafted stories they've written about themselves. So, that sounds actually really good. Also, her sister's in this, so I'm excited to like maybe get some substance about her from her sister and like what their family life was like or something. The reason I love Beach Read so much was there was so much substance to the main character, and then like her background story, her connections, because I mean, I don't know if you don't know what Beach Read's about. Like, she's grieving over her dad because she just lost him, and so she's like dealing with those emotions, and it's like you're learning more about her through that. And honestly, the same with the male character in that one too. Like, you get a lot of his backstory and where he comes from, and so I really like that about Beach Read. So I'm hoping that maybe with her sister being a part of this book, that like we'll get some story like that from her, and maybe her sister has stuff going on. I don't know. So I'm excited to read this one. That will get me my ordinary in psionics and divination and complete the readathon. So let me put them in a better order because it's gonna be difficult for me to carry them on me. So there is the TBR for the month of August. It is the whole month, starts August 1st. I mean, obviously, plus the audiobook that I will be reading. And I'm excited. Let me put those down. They're not that heavy. They're all paperbacks. They're not that heavy, but like, you know, it's awkward to hold them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're going to do the readathon, maybe like either tell me what you'll be reading, if you're reading some of the same things I am, you know, like, you know, whatever you want to talk about this video or this readathon. And maybe if you have the same calling, similar character to mine, that would be great. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in another one. And I will also be vlogging this month, the whole month of August. So you will obviously get to see my reactions and how I respond to all of these books. So thank you for watching. See you in another one. Bye.